are seeking more than what's been kind of put in front of us. And it's a great thing. That curiosity is a good thing, but a lot of times people don't know where to go. So I've developed a radio show. My website, robertmanny.com. I have like over 300 blogs. A lot of them are syndicated about everything that has to do with life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. I started to experience a couple of miracles starting a few years ago. Some of them were positive, some not so positive, but like anything else, you have to take the negative and go and turn it into a positive. So I was out running. I'm a runner. I was out running about 4 years ago, and I had tremendous pain in my left side, and I had to go home and lay down, and I was in the most pain I've ever been in my entire life. I actually prayed to Jesus. I said, you have to please do anything to make this pain stop. And in about an hour, it did stop. And then I went to it was over a 4th of July weekend, I went to a doctor the following 2 days later. And the doctor said, well, you have kidney stone. And but you're very fortunate that you came in because we found a growth on each of your kidneys. So all of a sudden I went from perfectly healthy, out running marathons and going out on 10-mile runs on the weekend to I had to get robotic surgery. And I didn't know anything about it. I'd never thought of my kidneys in my entire life. I never thought that I would be sick and, actually looking into the void, the abyss for the first time in my life. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me because my advertising career kind of blew up. The agency I was at went out of business. I was on my own with my family, and I was building this brand that I'm building, and all of a sudden I get sick. Now, that sounds like, well, why is that a good thing? Well, it turned out to be a good thing because I started to have some miracles happen. I started to build my own brand and expand it beyond just relationships and talking about my book to really getting experts in different fields out there and really bringing a positive message to people, which they can then decide if what they want to do with it. So the first miracle happened to me is I had this kidney stone. They took a sonogram of it, and they said, okay, it's right above your bladder. And the next day, they said, we want you to come in. We want to get that out of the way first. So I had been praying. I had been visualizing for a couple of weeks before this happened, from the time they found the stone to the time they were going to work on it. And the morning that I went in for the procedure, actually it turned into an afternoon, I opened my eyes after the operation, and they said, there was no stone, nothing there.
Wow. Amazing.
Nothing there. They said, we went right up there. It couldn't have gone anywhere. Wow. And I was like, wow. And so that was the first thing that happened. That was like, okay, that really bolstered my faith.
Wow.
I've always been a faithful person.
Yes.
And then the second was I had my first robotic surgery on one side, my left side. That went fine. My surgeon, who's a top surgeon, he was very nervous when he looked at my right kidney because he said, this is a bigger growth and it's kind of in a tricky place. I can't get, he basically was not guaranteeing me that he could save my kidney. So I looked at him, and I could tell he was nervous. And then then he went into the surgery room, operating room. And I sat there, and I'm there with the gown on and the socks and the little hairnet, and it's incredibly vulnerable. And all of a sudden, they said, there's a 45-minute delay. You have to just sit here. So I'm sitting in this little room, and this voice came into my head and said, you have been doing a lot of work on yourself, and you have a lot of power. You have a lot more power than you think you have, and you have to use this power. You have to help these people, these doctors and surgeons. You have to help them with this procedure, with this robotic surgery. So I'm like, okay. So I went into the operating room. I laid on my back, and just before they were going to put the mask on me, I said, hang on. I grabbed one of the doctor's forearms, and I said, I'm going to help you. I'm going to release this growth to you. And she looked at me, and she said, okay, fine. And then, boom, I went under. I woke up, and my surgeon's smiling, big, broad smile, ear-to-ear smile. And I said, how did everything go? He said, fantastic. It was just like as if the growth just fell out of your body. We didn't have to do hardly anything. It just plopped right out. I'm like, really? He said, yeah. So he said, it went perfectly. And so for the next couple of years, I had to go in and get MRIs. Just to make sure everything's okay. They said, everything's fine, keep going. And so this past summer, I went in, and the doctor said, you don't have to go for an MRI anymore. I just want to keep track of everything and make sure, okay? He goes, you don't have to worry about that anymore. He said, however, I've been testing, I wanted you to get PSAs every year, and what's happened was your number went from a 0.6 to a 1.3 to a 4.4. And if you're, for all the men out there, they know that if you get over 4, regardless of your age, your doctor's going to start to raise the red flag. So I was so relieved. This is the greatest day of my life in that I didn't have to look back on my kidneys anymore. I was free and clear. And I had gone through also Ayurvedic protocols, so I cleaned up my internal environment. And you have to participate. You have to eat the right foods. You have to think the right thoughts to heal yourself. You have to participate, and you have to have faith. So the doctor said, you might have a problem with these high PSA numbers. You could have prostate cancer. And I said, no, I don't have that. He said, how do you know? I said, I just know. He goes, well, why are you here then? We have nothing to talk about. And I said, all right, I'll take the test again. So he said, okay, take the test. So in the interim, I had met with you, Kimberly. We had connected, and you did a Skype healing on me. And for all those out there, I can attest to this, that you have to, when you work with Kimberly, she connects with spirit through her guides and working through the fifth dimension, because I guess now we're getting past the fourth dimension now. And you have to give permission, and you have to open yourself up, and Kimberly walks you through the process. And we went through that, and she said, I see Robert, they must have moved stuff around.
I'm going to say one thing, Robert, on that note, Robert, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, this is an amazing story, Robert. I love what you're saying right now. This is just unbelievable. I want you to tell your story to everybody on the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show, what happened when we met, because your story just now was miraculous. I just love hearing it. We'll be right back, and we'll hear more about Robert Manny. This is amazing. RobertManny.com. Okay. Bless you. We'll be right back. Thank you. Hi, I'm Kimberly Meredith, host of the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. Please join me at the 2019 Conscious Life Expo in Los Angeles at the LAX Hilton on February 22nd through the 25th, where I'll be featured as the keynote speaker. I'll be leading multiple exclusive workshops and lectures. My Saturday free lecture is called Receiving the Miraculous Healings. On Sunday, I have a special keynote lecture with live music called Healing in the God Dimension. I'll then be speaking on a special near-death experience panel. Come to my Monday post-conference to receive your DNA activation. I'll be giving channeled teachings about many important topics, including how to protect yourself in a 3D world and how to elevate into the fifth dimensional consciousness, where healing occurs and where we can live our best lives and achieve peace on earth. Be sure to visit my booth for special raffles and giveaways. For more information and to purchase tickets, please visit thehealingtrilogy.com. You can also purchase tickets at ConsciousLifeExpo.com. I'll look forward to seeing you at the 2019 Los Angeles Conscious Life Expo. God bless you.
In today's three-dimensional world, it's easy to get physically and emotionally sick. Raising your consciousness is crucial to healing. Kimberly Meredith has channeled a healing meditation CD that helps you to heal by helping you to elevate your consciousness. People have been healed just by listening to this CD, which lifts you away from third-dimensional pain, worry, and fear, and into the fifth-dimensional higher cosmic consciousness, where you can access healing for body and mind as you surrender to the higher self of love and light. For more information, please visit www.thehealingtrilogy.com and click on Store. That's www.thehealingtrilogy.com, or just Google The Healing Trilogy Meditation Healing CD, and Google will connect you.
Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible, and yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you. This is Kimberly Meredith, host of the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show, Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. I'm a medical intuitive spiritual teacher. Please join me at my ongoing spiritual service at the Unitarian Universalist Church in Santa Monica, California. Upcoming services are at 2 p.m. on Saturday, December 15th, Saturday, January 26th, and Saturday, March 9th. I'm going to give channeled spiritual teachings about raising your consciousness. Come join us for miracle healings, medical mediumship scans, and laying on of hands. Serving together, we can heal people through the power of the Holy Spirit. It's going to be amazing simply by witnessing and helping others to heal. You too can be healed. And we will also have live music by special guest artists. For more information and tickets, log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. To purchase live stream tickets, visit KimberlyMeredithLive.com. Come join us as we celebrate the glory of God. Welcome back to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. This is quite a night. Welcome to the fifth dimension, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and 102.3 FM with Robert Manny from the Guy's Guy Radio. I am so excited Robert is here with me, and he's coming back to talk about his fifth dimensional healing experience with Kimberly Meredith now. Robert, are you here with us?
Yes.
Hi.
Yep. So where we left off, I guess, I was with my surgeon, and I had just been told that I don't have to worry about anything with my kidneys, and I was so relieved. And then he said, but you have a possible major problem with your prostate. And so my numbers went from 0.8 to 1.3 to 4.54. And for any guys out there, once you break the 4 barrier with your PSA, your doctors start to get a little bit curious and nervous about that.
Yes,
and the PSA, there's a lot of elasticity in test results, and there's a lot of discussion about that. But anyhow, it's not good when the number goes up.
You can explain.
So he said, take another test.
Explain what that means to people out there. When it's a 4, it could possibly mean that it could be moving into a
cancerous area.
A cancerous area is what that means.
Right, where the prostate enlarges and can get growths on it.
Right.
So obviously this went from, in the space of like 1 minute, from the relief I had, this cloud hanging over my head from my kidneys for the last 4 years, being washed away, blown away, to now my prostate having issues.
Right.
And so I didn't believe it. But he said, no, this is your number, so go take your test again. So I said I will, but we connected with Kimberly, and I connected, and I went through the process through Skype healing, and as I mentioned earlier, Kimberly connected, walked me through the process where you have to give permission, which I did. You have to be open to healing. You have to connect with your body, mind, and your spirit, your physical, your consciousness, your subconscious, and connect to the superconsciousness to be able to heal. So the individual has to participate in the process, I truly believe. And so a couple of weeks later, actually, Kimberly, you told me you might want to get a urinary tract, a natural healer for that. And
I think I scanned
supplement.
You. Didn't I scan you on? Didn't I scan you? I first scanned you, right? And I knew where things were on your body.
Yes. Yeah. And you said they probably moved some stuff, when they did the robotic surgery, they have to move stuff around. So they move your intestines and guts around, and they blow you up with air, they inflate you, and they tie you off your kidneys, and it's, it's a very intrusive process. So you said, you went in there with spirit, and I worked with you. We went through the process.
Skype.
You can explain it better than I can, but the bottom line was, when I had my test about a month ago, and that's why I wrote to you to let you know, my test result, I was on pins and needles because I didn't know what it was going to be, and it came in at 0.8, which is a 400% drop from where it was. So it went from 4.54 to 0.8.
Yeah, and I've done a lot of Skype prostate energy healings, and I like to say that this is the energy of spirit going through me. It is not me doing it, and I'm proud to say that you are open, Robert, and I'm very happy to hear this right now. Congratulations.
Oh, I am too. You know, it's thank you so much. And again, you have to be open. You have to work with Kimberly. You have to be open to spirit, and you just have to free yourself and have faith. It's interesting. I was telling my family about it, and I was telling my brother, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you had mentioned that to me." He goes, "You have to go back and get tested again." I said, "Why is that?" "Oh, because the number could have been wrong." So it's just like people are doubters. And it's very challenging you want to tell the story to people, and so I'm telling my story through you, Kimberly, and your show and I have a show too. But I want people to know that we worked together, and this was the result. End of story. I feel fantastic, and I know that Spirit healed me.
Yeah, I know, because when I first met you and I scanned you, they led me right to the areas that were not well. And you were willing and open and ready to receive the healing. And not only that, I remember meeting your wife.
Yes.
And you telling me let's talk about the wife that you met and the child and the tears that you had. And you telling me how much you didn't want to be, if you want to talk about that, you don't have to. But I remember how genuine you were and how you said, I don't want to be away from my child. And I remember feeling the Holy Spirit, which is to me, being half Jewish and raised in a home, that the Holy Spirit to me is the divine energy of God. And I remember when you looked at me and said your feelings about your child, the rush of the Spirit going through my body as I laid my hands to you to the screen, which is how I felt was healing you at that moment. So go ahead and explain the relationship with your family.
I was talking to you about how I felt because one of my closest friends, he and I we went to get a executive medical thing about 20 years ago, and prostate was part of it, the PSA, and his number was off the charts, and what turned out was, and mine wasn't, and over the years he had a bout with prostate cancer, and then ultimately he passed, and he had a 2-year-old son, and he had a younger wife, and I have a younger wife, and I'm an older dad, and my son was 1 year old at the time, and I was like, I don't want to have that same experience. I want to be there for my son, and I'm going to take care of myself in every possible way that I can, and I want to be there for him. And I was explaining that to you, I guess, when this happened, and it was very important.
And this was just recently. This was just we just have met. I mean, it's not that long ago.
No, this was during 2018. It was, I think, around June. And
when you were telling me the story, my eyes were blinking. That was God was telling me that's not going to be your story. They're Yeah. So it's amazing.
So it is wonderful. You're doing great work, Kimberly, and you're a lovely person. And
Thank you.
You know, the key is for people who work with you is to actually participate. Just because you work with Kimberly and she connects you with spirit, you still have to, in my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, Kimberly, you have to take care of yourself. You have to have faith, of course, but you have to be careful about your diet, your thoughts, and how you live, getting enough rest, exercise, and doing positive things and being a positive messenger for spirit in the world. In whatever field you are in, there's a way you can be in the toughest business possible. I was in advertising for many years, and you can still be a good person, and you can still raise the vibration for everybody around you as best you can. Of course, we all fall down and we get into the fray, but you just have to keep at it and keep at it and keep at it. And if you really open yourself up to spirit, you will get help.
That's right, Robert. And what are you doing? I just love that you're great. You're feeling wonderful, that you're enjoying your son and your wife. I remember your wife is so beautiful and wonderful. I'm so happy you're here with me right now. And I've just started this show, and I want to know what you're doing right now. What's your projects you're working on right now, and the show, and what's happening right now.
All right. Well, my novel's kind of a rom-com, and I was just about to write the sequel to it, and then the whole Me Too movement happened. I'm saying, well, I don't know if a story about a lovable womanizer is going to be, this is the right time for that. So I kind of put that aside because I wanted to see what was happening, because I feel the Me Too movement is so important that people really need to be heard. Guys have to shut up and listen for once, and women have to really tell them this is how we feel. So I figured, well, at some point I'm going to do a Me Too love story, but I was led to, with my show, Guys Radio, that I had initially been interviewing so many relationship experts because it was all based on my novel. And then I started getting spiritual people being sent to me. And I started to make friends with these people and connections, and it's opened the door to my show to keep it still on brand, but it's about really exposing and helping people get positive messages out there. And so I'm doing that. That's going great. And now I'm working on a series of nonfiction books that's going to be kind of a boomer to millennial advice in quotes, if you will. And then also I'm working on a diet book. I created a diet this year called the Process of Elimination Diet, where I basically eliminated one food from my diet for, this is 47 weeks I'm up to now, and I'm journaling it, and I'm going to put a book out on that, hopefully next year. And wonderful. It's had amazing impact on my health and my outlook. I've learned so much from this diet, so it's amazing. So I'm going to do those two things, and then I'm going to go back and write the sequel to my novel, and hopefully by then I'll have a show out in L.A. also on the radio.
Okay, that's great. We're going to take that's amazing. That's amazing. So we're going to take a quick break right now, and then we're going to come back and speak to you a little bit more about some more things that you're up to. This is robertmanny.com. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Robert. This is Kimberly Meredith, host of the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show, Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. I'm a medical intuitive spiritual teacher. Please join me at my ongoing spiritual service at the Unitarian Universalist Church in Santa Monica, California. Upcoming services are at 2 p.m. on Saturday, December 15th, Saturday, January 26th, and Saturday, March 9th. I'm going to give channeled spiritual teachings about raising your consciousness. Come join us for miracle healings, medical mediumship scans, and laying on of hands. Serving together, we can heal people through the power of the Holy Spirit. It's going to be amazing simply by witnessing and helping others to heal. You too can be healed. And we will also have live music by special guest artists. For more information and tickets, log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. To purchase live stream tickets, visit KimberlyMeredithLive.com. Come join us as we celebrate the glory of God. Hi, this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible. And yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you.
In today's three-dimensional world, it's easy to get physically and emotionally sick. Raising your consciousness is crucial to healing. Kimberly Meredith has channeled a healing meditation CD that helps you to heal by helping you to elevate your consciousness. People have been healed just by listening to this CD, which lifts you away from third-dimensional pain, worry, and fear, and into the fifth-dimensional higher cosmic consciousness, where you can access healing for body and mind as you surrender to the higher self of love and light. For more information, please visit www.thehealingtrilogy.com and click on Store. That's www.thehealingtrilogy.com, or just Google the Healing Trilogy Meditation Healing CD and Google will connect you.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Meredith, host of the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. Please join me at the 2019 Conscious Life Expo in Los Angeles at the LAX Hilton on February 22nd through the 25th, where I'll be featured as the keynote speaker. I'll be leading multiple exclusive workshops and lectures. My Saturday free lecture is called Receiving the Miraculous Healings. On Sunday, I have a special keynote lecture with live music called Healing in the God Dimension. I'll then be speaking on a special near-death experience panel. Come to my Monday post-conference to receive your DNA activation. I'll be giving channeled teachings about many important topics, including how to protect yourself in a 3D world and how to elevate into the fifth-dimensional consciousness, where healing occurs and where we can live our best lives and achieve peace on earth. Be sure to visit my booth for special raffles and giveaways. For more information and to purchase tickets, please visit thehealingtrilogy.com. You can also purchase tickets at consciouslifeexpo.com. I'll look forward to seeing you at the 2019 Los Angeles Conscious Life Expo. God bless you. Back to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show, and we are going to finish talking to Robert Manning in a minute.
No, you're not. I don't know.
See if we can get him back on the line.
Yeah. Can't do it.
Can't call.
No.
Maybe Robert can call us back. Robert, why don't you call us back? We're having a little technical issue today, but we'll have him call back in. Hey, Robert Gretler. Hi, God bless you. Hi, Sonia.
Do you want to take somebody else?
Well, maybe Robert Manning can call back.
You got somebody else on the line. Go ahead.
You want to call Robert? Tell him to call back in so we can say goodbye to him.
Right now.
Well, I'd rather finish with Robert, if we could call Robert back. And I'll just finish talking about something with the heart chakra. So, we're talking about the fifth dimensional relationships today and going into fifth dimensional chakras. And how we stay in our heart chakras and live in our fifth dimensional chakras. And Robert was on our line, and he was from Guys Radio, and he talks about relationships, and his show is about relationships. And we were going to segue into talking about fifth dimensional relationships in our world, and I'm going to be taking calls on that today, and what attracts us into the fifth dimensional state of consciousness and how we live in our heart chakra and heal ourselves and attract fifth dimensional relationships. So when the fifth dimension, when we're living in the fifth dimension and we empower ourselves in the fifth dimension, we attract fifth dimensional alignment and empower ourselves in our universe. And by accessing our heart and our inner truth, we reveal and speak our truth. We attract the most powerful dimensional relationship. And in that, we transmit our fears and move out of our fear and move out of the third dimension. And when we move out of our third dimensional karma, we move out of third dimensional relationships. And this is ultimately what we want to do. We want to move out of the third dimensional fear and move into the fifth dimension and attract more fifth dimensional relationships. And feel more worthy and loving. And that's what I think most of us want. And most women are surrendering to the divine masculine. Most men and women nowadays, I feel, are feeling more confident and ready to be more in fifth dimensional relationships, meaning they're ready for a more God-based relationship. And most men and women are just letting go of dominance and control and self-righteousness. And letting go of not controlling everything in life. You can't control things anymore. You have to just let go of things. When things don't go right, things don't work out the way you want them to be, you have to let go of the outcome and relax and feel that not everything can be the way we think they're going to happen, in this lifetime. We just have to let it go, surrender. Surrendering is okay. It's okay that things don't work out the way we want them to be. And know that when we're in the fifth dimension, that our true partner, our true love is there, and the right relationship will be there for you. And that's kind and sweet and loving and patient and easy. And people say, no, it's not easy. Yes, it is easy. When things are difficult, it's just not meant. When things, it can be easy. This life can be easy. It can be easy. It can be easy. Yes, it can. It can. I know you can laugh right now because it can be easy. It really can. And when things are difficult, it's okay. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So if you're listening right now and something is difficult, breathe. Inhale and exhale. And say, I'm in the fifth dimension. I am love and I am light and I'm in the fifth dimension. And I am ready to attract and rebirth and have a fifth dimensional relationship. And move into this beautiful experience. I'm ready for love. I'm ready to manifest this fifth dimensional relationship. And this fifth dimensional relationship is full of love, and I'm ready to be accepted however I am, with all my faults, whatever they are, because I'm just okay with who I am, and they're okay with who I am. And so how do I get into that space? Well, it's by accepting my third chakra, which is my going into the heart chakra. And it comes from your heart and your relationship. That's your relationship fear, and healing your past painful relationships and letting that go, and letting your lack, your limitations, your power go, and all that release out of your body. So we're going to open up the lines now and see if we can take some calls. If you want to ask some questions on relationships, You can try to give us a call. We'll see if our lines are working right now. We apologize that we lost Robert. And we've had a little technical problem today, but it's okay because we're surrendering over to that, and we know we're moving forward. We're in the fifth dimension, and so if you want to give us a ring, you can.
I'm going to go on the line.
And we'll answer a fifth dimensional conscious question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Robert's trying to call in, but he's way down the line right now, so he can't get through. Hi, can I help you? It's Kimberly Meredith, the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show.
This is Amy. Can you hear me?
Hi, Amy. Yes, we can. Hi.
Hi. I want to know on both knees and wrists that are swollen, would I need surgery on them?
Both your knees and wrists are swollen, and would you need surgery on them?
Yeah, both knees and both wrists are swollen.
Okay, so they're
They're
blinking no, you don't need surgery on your wrist, and they're saying they're blinking no. They're blinking no on surgery.
Great.
Yes, God bless you. You probably need some silica gel. You might be arthritic, and it might be something going on with your bone density. That's what I'm getting on that. Thank you.
Wonderful. God bless you. Thank
God
you.
bless you, sweetheart. Thank you for hanging on the lines. Yes, can I help you? Hello?
Hi, Kimberly. It's
Hi,
Christine.
God bless you. Hi, Christine.
I actually had a question because something's been bothering me physically, and I'm just wondering if you can help me with it.
Yes. Hi, Christine. Yes, can I help you?
Yes. Lower left back, very low, like up above my hip, a little bit up above my hip. Something's off, and it's making me walk a bit funny, and I don't know what it is, and I'd love to clear it.
Okay, and what do you need to ask me about that? Hey.
I would like to know perhaps maybe what it's from so that I can release some of that.
Oh, the lower back, where it's from?
Lower back and left side only. Left side only, lower back.
Okay, it's probably from a muscle, they're telling me. Maybe you pulled a muscle in the lower back.
I was thinking that it was just a physical, from stress or strain, but I just wondered if there was anything else that I needed to work on.
Well, your lower back to the side, maybe it's your L4, L5. Maybe you pinched it there. I mean, that's sort of like kind of what I'm getting.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Maybe it's tight to the side. I mean, that's kind of like what I'm seeing with you. Yeah.
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 But it's just physical stuff. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, both of my eyes are blinking, but I mean, emotional. I'm blinking number 4. I'm thinking they're saying there's a lot of angels around you, but emotionally, I am getting there's some emotional things going on in your life, and I keep getting the number 4 around you. So there's a lot of guardian angels circling around you. I'm seeing right now, and I'm seeing that you're being taken care of through God. They have multiple blinkings with my eyes, and that the emotion of something going on in your life is really coming through, and so there is something going on with you emotionally tied to the lower back.
Is the number 4, because I see that quite a bit, is the number 4 related to family or home?
Yes, they are saying that, confirmed.
Yes. Okay. Well, I love your show, and I love what you do, and I adore you, and thank you so much for taking my call.
I absolutely love you. I love Out of the Box, and I adore you, and thank you for being a very big support of me, Christine Blosdell.
Always, always.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. We'll be right back with you. this is Kimberly Meredith. As a spiritual healer, I'm often asked, Kimberly, can I be healed? The answer is, with God, anything is possible, and yes, you can be healed through the power of God. Your friends and family can be healed. Even animals can be healed. Please visit thehealingtrilogy.com to learn more about my process and my services. My office is located in Sherman Oaks. I offer intuitive medical scans and psychic surgery for you and your loved ones. At the Healing Trilogy, we treat adults, children, and animals. We offer medical scans, mediumship counseling, cold laser acupuncture, cold laser therapy, holistic health, nutritional plans, and many other services. We also have meditation CDs, and I Skype around the world on Fridays. Sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a free CD. You'll also be informed about my upcoming healing events. Log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. Bless you.
In today's three-dimensional world, it's easy to get physically and emotionally sick. Raising your consciousness is crucial to healing. Kimberly Meredith has channeled a healing meditation CD that helps you to heal by helping you to elevate your consciousness. People have been healed just by listening to this CD, which lifts you away from third-dimensional pain, worry, and fear, and into the fifth-dimensional higher cosmic consciousness, where you can access healing for body and mind as you surrender to the higher self of love and light. For more information, please visit www.thehealingtrilogy.com and click on Store. That's www.thehealingtrilogy.com, or just Google the Healing Trilogy Meditation Healing CD, and Google will connect you.
This is Kimberly Meredith, host of the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show, Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. I'm a medical intuitive spiritual teacher. Please join me at my ongoing spiritual service at the Unitarian Universalist Church in Santa Monica, California. Upcoming services are at 2 p.m. on Saturday, December 15th, Saturday, January 26th, and Saturday, March 9th. I'm going to give channeled spiritual teachings about raising your consciousness. Come join us for miracle healings, medical mediumship scans, and laying on of hands. Serving together, we can heal people through the power of the Holy Spirit. It's going to be amazing simply by witnessing and helping others to heal. You too can be healed. And we will also have live music by special guest artists. For more information and tickets, log on to thehealingtrilogy.com. To purchase live stream tickets, visit KimberlyMeredithLive.com. Come join us as we celebrate the glory of God. Hi, I'm Kimberly Meredith, host of the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. Please join me at the 2019 Conscious Life Expo in Los Angeles at the LAX Hilton on February 22nd through the 25th, where I'll be featured as the keynote speaker. I'll be leading multiple exclusive workshops and lectures. My Saturday free lecture is called Receiving the Miraculous Healings. On Sunday, I have a special keynote lecture with live music called Healing in the God Dimension. I'll then be speaking on a special near-death experience panel. Come to my Monday post-conference to receive your DNA activation. I'll be giving channeled teachings about many important topics, including how to protect yourself in a 3D world and how to elevate into the fifth-dimensional consciousness, where healing occurs and where we can live our best lives and achieve peace on earth. Be sure to visit my booth for special raffles and giveaways. For more information and to purchase tickets, please visit thehealingtrilogy.com. You can also purchase tickets at ConsciousLifeExpo.com. I'll look forward to seeing you at the 2019 Los Angeles Conscious Life Expo. God bless you. Welcome back to the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show on KCAARadio.com. If you'd like to call in, we're at 818-850-7784. So, by the way, if you'd like to learn more about me and my approach to healing and my services, please visit my website at thehealingtrilogy.com. And right now, if you sign up for my free newsletter, you get a free guided meditation I personally created for you. It's my CD. And we are also having a really great service, as you heard, on December 15th at the Unitarian Universalist Church. It's going to be really fun. it's sort of like a holiday party also, so it's going to be really fun. I hope you guys can come out and watch my live scans and healing. Also, if you'd like to donate to the Healing Trilogy, please visit thehealingtrilogy.com donations. We greatly appreciate any support that you are able to provide the Healing Trilogy. We're spreading miraculous healings, and I will be at the LA Conscious Expo this year in February. And if you go onto my website, if you want to book a session with me, I'd love to see you. And if you want to come on to this show and have some fun, go to the KCAA events on my website, and you can fill out a form there. And, of course, you don't tell us anything about your condition. And you can come on to the show and have a live scan and healing for free. So it'd be super cool if you want to do that. So is anyone called in?
No.
No, not now.
No.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. Going back to what I wanted to talk about. I think I'm going to end the show on a few prayers. Sounds good to me. Let's see. I really like to talk about prayers from Yogananda. So let's see about my prayers. I'm going to read a few prayers from Yogananda. And if we have some calls that come in between, we can take them while I'm reading my prayers. So Yogananda is one of my favorite yogis, and I love reading some of the prayers from Yogananda. And one of them is, "O Father, thine unlimited and all-healing power is in me. Manifest thy light through the darkness of my ignorance. O eternal energy, awaken in me conscious will, conscious vitality, conscious health, conscious realization. Heavenly Spirit, bless me that I may easily find happiness instead of becoming worried at every test and difficulty."
Trying to get hold of Robert, so you say goodbye.
Oh, is that?
I'm trying to get hold of him.
Because I hear the music playing.
I know.
Hi.
Go ahead, say goodbye.
Oh, Robert.
Hi. Hey.
We got you back on the phone. I'm so happy. Robert's back on. Robert, I just want to say we're at the end of the show right now. God bless you. Thank you for being on tonight.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks so much. Hey, listen, when the phones are blowing up, that's a great thing. So, a pleasure being on the show, and keep doing the great work. You're an angel in human form.
Thank you. And let's thank Gary Garber for doing such a great job.
Yes, thank you.
God bless you. Thank you, Robert.
All right, bless you.
I can't wait to be on your
so
show,
much, Kimberly.
too. Thanks.
Yep,
Thanks.
looking forward to
Guys
it.
Guy Radio,
Okay, bye, everybody.
robertmanny.com. Thank you. Thank you for being on the Medical Intuitive Miracle Show. KCAARadio.com.
I told some friends, but they just stared at me as if I had a different personality. I called my folks, I started to explain. They got concerned, what happened to my brain? And I hung on to every word.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.